So what are we doing?
Hello, Andy. We are live on YouTube. It's Thursday night. Andy Platt has just joined us, and it is time for ZoomDown. And on tonight's show, we have reigning champion Fred Wibley. Challenging him is old favourite Paul Nixon. Looking forward to seeing him play. And on tonight's show, we have Andy Platt. Challenging him, we have James Rowan, who's going to be taking over. And he'll be able on tonight's show. We have Andy Platt. Challenging him, we have James Rowan, who's going to be taking over. And he'll be able on tonight's show. We have Andy Platt.
Have you got these banging tunes for Paul?
Music window out of the way. There. So yeah, folks, we're a little bit behind tonight. It's been difficult. Internet problems. We had the internet problems the other night as well, but we have lost a Callum Todd, and we've only just realised what it's like to lose a Callum Todd. He had 6 arms. We don't
Never
really know
heal from that.
We don't know exactly what he was doing exactly. So he had his method, but he didn't really share it. So we've been sort of experimenting all day. Isn't that right, James?
Yeah, I think largely down to my own computer, but also YouTube being a bit finicky as well.
Yeah.
But we're here and we've got unlimited minutes as well. We don't have to restart the call, which is
That's it. That's
positive.
good. That is good. That's one positive. So you'll have to bear with us and let us know. Let us know on the stream. Let us know what in the chat if it's decent. Hopefully it's followable. If that's not a word, but let us know.
10 letters, too long.
What's that? Yeah, exactly. But anyway, so will we get on with the game? Let's just check that this is all set up and ready to go. Said that. Next round. Set up my right music. This one. Yep, very much. A bit premature there. Now. So, Fred, our reigning champion. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I have done very little today, apart from lie in bed and pretend to do work because I have an exam next week, but I've not revised for it yet, so should probably get onto that soonish.
So you're well rested then, anyway. That's good. Okay.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, we'll see.
Grant. Well, best of luck to both of you. And Fred, it's your letters. Take it away.
All right, best of luck, Paul. Can I start with 4 consonants, please?
4 consonants, please, Andy. Okay, and they are F. Okay, let me just change marker. F, G, D, and B.
3 vowels, please.
And they are I, A, and U.
This is proper countdown event letters this so far, I think.
Can I have another vowel, please?
Okay, and that is another I.
Oh dear. I'll finish with a consonant.
Okay, and a final R. And that's zoomed in. Well, Fred, how'd you get on?
I think a 6.
A 6, okay. And Paul?
5.
5.
Radii.
Radii, okay. And your 6, Fred?
Figura.
Figura, very nice. Okay, yeah, that's valid. Was there anything else that could have had, Andy?
Yes, there was 1-7 that I've never heard of in my entire life, and that is Figbird.
A fig.
Nice one.
Is that a bird
Obviously.
you made up? That's a bird you made up, yeah. Okay, Figbird. Okay, so...
Wait, it was actually valid or not?
Figbird is, yes, unfortunately.
Oh.
Good, so Figbird was the max, so... An early lead, Fred. Let's hope my thing is working. And Paul, it's your letters, please.
Okay, let's start with 3 vowels.
3 vowels are...
I've started with
It's
a
all right.
consonant.
Just ignore them. Ignore them. 3 vowels are.
I've started with a
That's
consonant
okay. That's
by
okay.
accident.
I'll
Is that
just think
okay?
that can be their next consonant. So
Okay.
3 vowels are
I-A-U.
I, A, and U.
Let's have 3 consonants.
And
Okay.
then
B-S-L.
it's all right, Andy. You don't have to read them out. I can see them.
Well, you might have gone suddenly blind in the last 20 seconds. I don't know.
An L.
Let's have 1 of each.
Okay. So a P. And an E.
And a consonant, please.
Okay. And final K. And that's ZoomDown. Well, Paul, how'd you get on that round?
6.
6. Okay. And Fred?
No, that's 5.
5. And your 5 is?
Pulse.
Pulse. Okay. And Paul, your 6?
Usable.
Usable. Yeah, that's fine. There was more, Andy, wasn't there?
Yeah, 4 sevens. The only normal one of which was skiable.
Skiable. Yeah, that's quite a good one. Yeah.
Do you want all of them?
Pulaski and Belucas. Yeah.
Yeah, looks
They're all a bit weird, aren't they?
Yeah.
Skiable. Oh, well, so a 6 wins it. And that evens up the scores. 6, 6. Okay. Right, and we are into Fred's numbers, please.
I'll just go for 1 big for now.
Okay, so your numbers are 9, 3. Let me just change pen. Let's good. So 9, 3, 6, 5, 1, and the large one is 100. And your target is 230, and that's zoomed in. So 230, Fred.
Yep, 230.
230 on Paul.
Yep.
Okay, nice easy one to start with, Fred.
100 plus 9 plus 6 is 115.
Here's 115. Yeah.
And then should we take 1 as D2 and then times them together?
It was 2 and times them is 230. Yes. And Paul.
Okay, 3 minus 1 for 2 times 100,
Yeah.
and then 6 times 5 for the 30.
That's 30. Okay. Cool. Nice. 10 points each.
Would you like to hear Apterus's suggested method for that?
Go on then.
9 times 6 is 54.
Yeah.
100 to take away 54 is 46. Times by 5.
Times the 5, quite neat. Yeah, that's not bad. That's just having too much time and processing speed on your.
It's a nice method, I suppose.
Yeah, so. Good score, lads. 16 each. We're going through all the colours here tonight because my pens are letting me down as well. It's one of those days. And we're going to be into Paul's letters, please.
Okay, 3 vowels, please.
Okay, your vowels are E, O, and A.
And 3 consonants.
They are fucking Z, an S, and an S.
Another 2 more consonants.
Okay, 2 more consonants, another S,
Oh my gosh.
and an N.
Let's go for a vowel.
Okay, and final A, and that's zoom down. All right, all those S's. Did they help or hinder?
7.
7, okay. Fred?
Yeah, 7 as well.
Okay, so Paul, you're 7.
Seasons.
Seasons, yes. Fred?
Oceanus.
Oceanus. Oh, the other one, the weird one written down there, Andy. I had the normal one that Paul had.
Well, yeah, Oceanus is valid, depending on how you're spelling it, of course.
Oh shit.
Are you spelling it correctly? Should we trust you?
Thankfully, on Fred's part of it, he doesn't have to spell the words on Countdown.
This is true.
They
This
just
is
have
true.
to know it. So they're good. Wow.
We'll give you it then.
Seasons get the
Thank
same
you.
points, Paul. You get the same points for the
But-
nice solid season. But Oceanus, very nice. Oceanus. So that's 7 each, 23 each. And it is Fred's letters, please.
Can I start with 4 consonants again?
You can. They are M, R, G, H,
3 vowels.
A, I, and E.
Consonant, please.
Another R.
And a final consonant, please.
Okay, and the final T, and that's zoom down. Interesting selection there. How'd you get on?
I think I have an 8.
An 8, okay. And Paul?
I'll risk an 8.
Risky 8. Okay, we'll come to you first then.
Ragtimer.
Ragtimer, okay. And Fred, yours?
I had ragtimer as well.
Well, that's very lucky for the both of you, Andy, isn't it?
It's the only 8. Well played, guys. Well played.
Well, good risk there, Paul. That was someone who does risk for a living. That was a good risk.
Absolutely.
Well, Paul being an actuary, of course, for those who don't know. Are you still working, Paul?
Yeah, working at home. It's a bit stir crazy at the moment. 6 weeks sitting in this very room in front of the PC. But
I imagine so. Yeah. Well, hopefully this is giving it a new dimension for you.
it's nice to have a video call that doesn't involve work.
Yeah, exactly. Your next one's going to disappoint. But
Exactly.
get them playing. You can invite them on. I mean, actuaries, they've got the skills, they've got the chops, good with the numbers anyway. So.
Yeah. There should be more people there.
They're all tuning in, obviously, to watch you tonight, are they? You did tell them all, didn't you?
Absolutely, yeah. Big audience, I'm sure.
Yeah, because I know you weren't impressed, you weren't happy with your numbers performance on the show, but you thought you could have done a little better.
I definitely found the pressure of the studio with the numbers definitely got to me far more than the letters.
Me too. Yeah, I thought the numbers were hard. So, well, hopefully they're a little bit easier on the old Zoom Down. So, what would you like?
Probably a slightly smaller audience. Let's go 6 small.
6 small. Okay, so
Or large.
give us 6 small. 6 small, please. 6 small R. Hopefully they're real smalls this time. 7, 9, 1, 5, 4, and another 1, and a target of 418, and that's Zoom Down. Paul, 418?
419.
419. Fred?
No, just 420.
420. So, Paul, 419. How did you
Okay,
get there?
9 plus 4 minus 1
9 plus 4 minus 1 is 12.
times 5
Times 5 is 60.
times 7.
Ah, nice, yeah.
7 is 420.
I knock off the other one.
And you've got one left over, haven't you? Very good.
Very good.
419.
Thank you.
Wow. Andy, that was as good as they could have done.
Yes, not possible. Well played.
Yeah, very good. Good spot there, Paul. That's excellent. Happier with that numbers performance, then, I'd say. Yeah.
See, it's easier than on the show.
Okay, so Fred. Okay. No, 7 points, isn't it? 38. Yeah. Giving him too many points there, Fred.
I'll take 10.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Well, if I get 3, but
Poor numbers performance from me already. Yeah. So at the end of round 6, we are into Andy Platt's wonderfully entertaining, comically, geographically interesting anecdote now.
Oh, yeah.
We are. So, what have you got prepared for us today?
Well, do you know what? I don't know if Susie's ever done this on Countdown, but what I've gone into, because I thought it would be quite highbrow and quite interesting and quite intellectual, but also really, really immature, like me. Shakespeare insults.
Shakespeare.
Do you want to hear a few Shakespeare insults?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Pray tell.
In Henry IV, Part 1, Prince Henry insults Falstaff by shouting, "Peace, you fat guts," at him. An online study guide called SparkNotes, which was created by some former Harvard students, translates this into modern English as "shut up, fatso." So basically more like Blackadder the Fourth rather than Henry IV.
I think I read that one. Yeah, Henry IV. Part.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Yeah.
In The Taming of the Shrew, Curtis, one of Petruchio's servants, calls Grimio a 3-inch fool. So it's nice to know that even Shakespeare wasn't above penis insults.
Yeah, that's only one thing that can mean, isn't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In A Midsummer Night's Dream, Hermia calls Helena a painted maypole, which is basically an insult saying that she's like, a plain vacuous object that wears a lot of makeup to try and appear more interesting than she actually is. So she's basically the Paris Hilton of the 17th century.
Yeah, and men in tights dance around her.
Yeah, exactly. King Lear calls Oswald, a character in King's Lear called Kent, calls Oswald both a brazen-faced varlet and a cullionly barbermonger. None of that really makes sense to me.
Barbermonger.
But apparently that's a shameless jerk and a preening bitch. It's more like Gavin and Stacey. And last one I found, which is interesting, in Henry IV, Part 2, Doll calls First Beadle a nut hook. Now, this unfortunately doesn't mean what it sounds like. I thought it sounded like a scrotum.
Yeah.
But it just means... I haven't written down what it means.
Make up your own.
we can guess.
Choose your own adventure with this one. Like.
Oh, yeah. I think it just means probably like crazy. If they're a nut, they're a bit crazy. But I'd like to think it means scrotum.
It does, yeah. Or somewhere where you hang your scrotum, I'll hang your nut.
Exactly.
Yeah, hang you by your scrotum. That's an insult.
Well, there you go.
Excellent. Thanks very much, Andy. That was mostly entertaining and
okay. See ya.
Educational. Where's he gone?
Off he goes.
Where's he gone?
He's gonna go find out what it means.
Sorry,
he's back. He was just waiting for his encore to be called on for an encore.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Excellent. Well, lads, we're into round 7. We'll just check with Fiona and James. How are anyone? Are they enjoying it? Is it followable on the YouTube? Are they?
I think we all are.
But it's the video. The video is playing okay. Everyone can follow it. But are they Are they complaining? James, stick up for yourself, man. Don't take it. Don't take it.
I'm who's in possession of the, slightly less powerful laptop. So in a way,
Yeah.
yes. for not being quite with the times in my slightly vintage armchair, which came in my room.
Yeah. No,
It all fits together very well.
That's good. That's the main thing. Right. Well, we'll just get on with them. We'll hope that they can follow it, Fiona. That's all we can do. So, okay. So, round 7 is going to be Fred's letters, please. Fred.
4 consonants again,
4
please.
consonants, please. Then okay, they are N, M, L, and X. This is Latin.
3 vowels, please.
Okay. A U, O, and I.
Consonant, please.
Consonant is a T.
And a vowel.
Okay, and a final I, and that's ZoomDown. Okay. Well, Fred, how'd you get on?
6.
6, and Paul?
6 as well, yeah.
Okay, so you're 6, Fred.
Moulin.
Moulin. Paul?
Ultimo.
Ultimo. So we got a French word and an Italian word in there as well. Yeah, those are both valid. So Andy, what else could they have had?
There was 1-7, which is not a word I've ever heard before. Mixtion,
Oh, mixtion.
The good old mixtion.
which basically just means what it looks like it means,
Okay, yeah.
apparently.
So I hope that helps. Hope you're all happy with that definition there now. So we'll move on from that round. If anybody knows in the chat, sure, let us know what that one means. Okay, so 6 points apiece. 37 to 44. And it is Paul's letters, please.
Okay, 3 vowels.
3
please.
vowels are E, A, and U as a word on des chiffres.
3 consonants.
And D, S, and R.
And another 2 consonants.
And they are G and Q.
And a consonant, please.
And that's ZoomDown. Okay, Paul.
7.
7, and Fred.
7 as well.
Okay, so Paul, you're 7.
Squared.
Squared, and Fred.
Quavers.
Quavers, yeah, and there was a couple others. Andy, but that was pretty much it.
Yes, quavers, squared, sevruga, and sugared with the 4 7s.
Okay, so good 7. That's 44 to 51. And we're into another numbers game. This time it's Fred's.
Oh dear.
Get your own back, Fred.
I will go. To be honest, I have very little risk strategy in this game. I shouldn't reveal that really, but I'll make Andy happy and say 4 big.
4 large. We
Yes.
haven't had a 4 large in a while. Okay, excellent. So your 2 small are 1 and 10.
Oh, brilliant.
Don't know whether that helps or not. And your 4 large
Right.
are
Probably not.
your standard 25, 50, and everyone who knows me knows I like them in the order that they should come in. This is the right order for them to be displayed in, and your target is a measly 241, and that's ZoomDown. Okay, so 241.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
Paul?
Yeah.
Even I got that one, to be honest, really. So, Fred, how'd you do it?
I added up all the large numbers, took away the 10, and added the 1.
Yeah, Paul?
Yeah, same way.
I'm gonna save my expensive marker ink really for that one, yeah. So yeah. As 4 larges go, that's as easy as they get, Andy, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's always nice to just be able to add numbers together and get the answer.
Absolutely.
There was no fancy way of getting it going large, was there? No, probably was.
You could stick the 10 on 50 plus 10 times by 100 divided by 25 plus 1.
There you go. See, I don't know all those tricks. You can just think about it like that. I can't. I can see it after the fact, but I can't. I don't approach it like that.
It's not as impressive when it's not necessary.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So 10 points, 54 to 61. Okay. And we're into round 10, and that is going to be Paul's letters, please, again.
3 vowels then, please.
Okay, your 3 vowels are E, O, and E.
And 3 consonants.
And they are C, N, and G.
1 vowel, 1 consonant.
So that's an O and an R.
And a consonant.
And a final T, and that's ZoomDown. Okay, so Paul, how'd you get on?
7.
7, and Fred?
7 as well.
7. Paul, you're 7?
Coronet.
Coronet, and Fred?
Ecotone.
Ecotone, yeah, they were pretty good. Only one other, Andy?
Yeah, what did you say again? Coronet and ecotone?
Yeah.
The other one was cortege.
Cortege, yeah. Looked like. Okay.
So 3 sevens.
Yeah, 7 points. 61 to 68. So it's just that numbers are in between you so far, lads. Pretty evenly matched now. Okay, and we're into Fred's letters.
4 consonants again,
4
please.
consonants, please, Andy. P, T, C, and
N. 3 vowels, please.
And they are I, U, and O.
Another vowel, please.
Another O.
Oh, brilliant. I will finish on a consonant, please.
Okay, and a consonant is an R, and that's ZoomDown. Okay, how'd you get on?
Just 7.
7, and Paul?
Yeah, 7 as well.
Okay, so Fred, you're 7.
Portion.
Portion. And Paul?
Ruption.
Ruption. I had ruction. Ruption. Yeah, ruption's valid as well, isn't it, Andy? Yeah, ruption. Yeah, ruption.
Do you want me to check?
Yes. Unless everyone
that's
else
my
can
job, isn't
verify it. We'll go by group decision as well if it's obvious. If I'm the only one who doesn't know it.
Ruption is absolutely fine.
Ruption is fine. Okay, so 2 7 points. But what else could they have had?
2 8s. Fans of physics might know protonic. And then there's optronic, which I've got no idea what it means.
Something to do with the eyes, obviously. Optronic.
Probably.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh. Microphone's gone.
Microphone is just falling out of its case. Okay. Like it's one of those days, really. This is what's been happening all day.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy enough. Right, so 7 points each. That makes the score 68-75. Is that right, Fiona? That what you have? That's okay, cool. Okay, so we're into round 12, and that is Paul's letters again, please.
3 vowels then, please.
Okay, your 3 vowels are E and A and another A,
And 3 consonants.
and they are L, C, and T.
1 consonant, 1 vowel.
An N and an E.
And a vowel.
Okay, and a final I, and that's ZoomDown. Okay, so how'd you get on?
8.
8, and Fred.
8.
Hard to separate these two lads. Okay, so Paul, you're 8.
Alienate.
Alienate, very nice. Fred.
Anal sight.
Sight.
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Very good. It's not anal sight anyway. It's not.
I was debating whether or not I'd pronounce it like that, but
For Eddie, if Eddie you're watching, it's anal sight. Yeah.
It's a colourless mineral.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, nothing more exotic than that.
it's probably a good thing that, no, but
What?
This is
Good
true.
8s, lad. Very good 8s. Excellent. So 76 to 83. Okay. And we're into Fred. Your letters, please. Round 13.
okay. 4 consonants again, thanks.
Okay, they are T, L, P, and D.
2 consonants, please.
Another 2 consonants.
Vowels. Sorry,
Yes,
vowel.
okay. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
correcting you, just checking.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
O and I.
Good job. I paused as well. I thought it was a bit unusual.
Yeah. I don't normally go for 6 consonants, so I'll have a.
Not to start with, anyway. Yeah.
I'll go for another vowel just to
Okay.
keep the
An A.
synchronicity. And another vowel, please.
And another A.
I'll have to go for another vowel.
Okay, and a final E. And that's ZoomDown.
8.
8, very nice. Paul?
8 as well.
Okay, so Fred, you're 8.
Petaloid.
And Paul?
Yeah, petaloid as well.
Yeah.
Once again, Andy? Once again?
Yes, well played. The only 8 available, apparently.
Petaloid, very nice. Shaped like a petal, I assume. That kind of petal shaped, is it?
Want me to look it up? Is that my job? Resembling the petal of a flower.
Yeah, there we go. So, 84 to 91. And we're into the last numbers game, and that's your choice, Mr. Nixon.
Let's go 6 small again then.
Okay.
What you like?
Your 6 small are 2, 1, 7, 9, another 7, and another 9. And your target is 497, and that's zoomed down. Okay, how'd you get on?
Yeah, 497.
Okay, and Fred?
497.
497. Okay, Paul, take it away.
9 plus 1. 10.
Mm-hmm.
Times 7 times 7.
490.
And 9 minus 2.
9 minus 2. Okay, and Fred?
Yeah, I had the same thing. Just I added 9 to 2. No, somewhere.
All right. Okay, cool. Quite a few ways to do that, wasn't there?
Disappointed he didn't finish by times by 7. That would have been...
I had the 7 by 71. That was my method.
Yeah, same.
63 plus 9 minus
Oh, yeah.
71 times 7. But these two are too wrapped up in the tension.
They
of the
can't all
game.
be as good as me and you, Paul.
Yeah, I
I always look for the 10.
Yeah, I see. We're not 6 small players. You see, that's it. We're looking for the 10. All right. So, lads, we are into a crucial drum roll.
Hold on, how do we do this then?
Well, James, do you want to explain it? You know how it works, don't you? What happens?
What happens is that so the conundrum is pre-prepared.
So if somebody wants to send me one, for example.
Okay.
Can I send you one?
No, you can't.
Fred, one of the contestants will send you one.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you had them, like, did Callum used to just send them to you previously?
He had them pre-prepared and sent to me. That was one thing we did forget about today. So
Fair enough. I will go and find one.
Do you want me to just give you the one that...
I call him Todd.
Actually, that's a good point. Yeah,
Find a Callum Todd.
no, so, yeah. It depends if Andy thinks the one that's come up in the game is suitable enough, obviously.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the one that could come up in the game, if it's suitable enough, that's fine. Yeah, we'll use that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn off my camera. So make sure that you're pinned to my video. Yeah, so that.
Yeah, if Andy can.
Yeah, I'll send it to you now if you want. Hold on.
Oh,
So just click play there, Andy, on that.
The next round.
Yeah, I'll send this to Fiona. And then I'll basically turn off my camera and I'll write it up on the board. When I turn back on my camera, the first to say buzz gets the chance to answer. Okay? Is that clear?
Crucially, do not say the answer. Say buzz, and then when Paul prompts you to.
Yeah. Just say buzz, and you'll get, if you're first, you'll get the chance to speak. So,
Right. Good luck, Paul.
Fiona,
Andy.
Okay, let me just get this one up, Fiona, just to see. Okay, so it's G. Right, so I am going to turn off my camera, lads. Okay, so you can't see me?
Nope.
Right, and I will write this up. Okay, so I am good. I am gonna start the music.
Buzz.
Who was that?
Oh,
Who was it? Who was that?
it was me, but I have messed it up. Sorry.
Okay, so rest of the time to Paul.
Buzz.
So Paul.
Shredding.
Shredding. It is shredding. Well done.
Nicely done, Paul.
Well
Hard
played.
luck. Hard luck there.
What happened?
Oh, well.
Fred? Do you want to talk us through that?
Yeah, it's because it's green, it kind of blended in a bit. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I thought it was garnished. But then I was like, no, it's not going to be that. There's no way. So, but
Never read the scramble.
Oh, well.
That's the trick.
That was my first time.
Yeah,
actually. It looks
yeah,
really like garnish.
Read the scramble.
Let's blame
Oh, well.
Paul for his
It's an
writing.
unusual one because it's got 2 vowels. You're not used to seeing that. And
yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, but
Countdown.
nicely played, Paul. That very well
thanks for a
played.
great game.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, what excellent lads. Well played indeed. So, very good win. Hard to win 2 games, Fred. It's very bloody hard. Isn't
Well,
it?
I'm joining the long list of players who have seemingly fallen at the first game hurdle. So
You are, but you've got a few points. So what was that? 111. You finished on, Paul, wasn't it? Yeah. So what did you get in your first game, Fred? Do you remember?
I think it was 110. So
110.
that would have put me at
204.
204.
204. There's a lot around that. It's it's hard to say. It could be one win could be enough with a lot of points.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out exactly. Yeah.
Well, best of luck, Paul, for the next game, and
Thanks,
Andy
Fred.
as well.
Cheers.
Should be a close one again.
Excellent. That was really good. And Fred, you don't mind stepping into
Oh no, that's all you know. That's
Snary
absolutely
corner
fine.
for us. So would you mind
Yes.
setting up a game against us? So who's trying to challenge me now? Someone's always trying to challenge me now. Liam Shaw.
You're a popular fella.
I only get challenges when I'm on this, when I'm doing the show. Sorry. So, and it was Callum Carton last week was speccing the game that we were using. Anyway, so Fred, are you in here now? You are.
I am just setting up the game.
Just
So
setting up that game, okay?
yeah, I don't
So,
want.
very good. Fiona, how did everyone find that? They've caught up with the stream?
Yep. Stream is caught up with. Yeah, people
Were they
just
able to follow it all?
giving their congratulations to Paul and their commiserations to Fred.
Oh, very well played. It was very well played, Paul. And you just become Paul now. So
Okay.
our champs just get one name. So
Even if it's the same name as the host.
yeah. Especially if it's the same name as the host.
There's been a couple of queries about whether Fred should have escaped the Oceana's controversy, though.
No, Susie does not. No, I am adjudicator here.
that's the
Susie
point.
does not ask you for spellings, and I didn't ask him for spelling. He clearly knew the word, and the right letters were there. That's the rule.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Does anyone else in the game have a problem with it?
Not now that I've won.
No.
Yeah, to be honest.
Would you have a problem if you
No.
lost?
No, it's
I mean, it is the rule.
the letters were there. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Because that's what Susie always says. You do not need to spell it. Spellings are not part of the game. It's just you have to. Yeah, the right letters have to be there, and the word that you're saying has to be obvious. It's not like it could have been confused with another word. You know, there's nothing very similar to it that you could go, oh, you actually meant that other one. I don't know.
Right, so am I playing this next game?
You are.
Right, let me go and get a pen and paper.
I've challenged you, Paul, by the way. So
Okay, cool. Thanks, Fred. Thanks for that. And we're into episode 1.14. 14th game. Whew. Bring this back up. Yeah, it's fine. Of course you could, Fiona.
I've got a conundrum for the next game if you want that one.
Yeah, send it over to me, sure, then, because it's
And then
probably
if
better.
you don't
Yeah.
feel like it's harsh, which I don't think it is, then I will.
Well, there's good players in tonight. They can get the hard ones. So
Yeah.
don't
If
be
it gets your approval, I'll send it to Fiona as well. Ready?
Yeah. You haven't sent it yet? No, you haven't. Okay.
No, I'm sending it now.
Alright, sorry about that. I was not prepared.
That's all right. Internet's been shockingly bad recently, but it's just stuff has been dropped. Now, my black pen would work. I'd use my black one, but it's just not. Yeah, a lot of people have things and it's just like this. They're sort of like they're sitting like this, and you're like, no, just face it up a little bit.
Oh God.
Oh, you're down like this? Or, oh, yeah.
That's what I noticed
I'm
when I
right
was
on
on
the knee.
the when I was on the show, and I was always doing this, and it made me realise how little hair I had on the top of my head. I never knew until I saw it on TV.
I
Same.
didn't realize how much I did this, Paul. I did this like the whole first episode. It's just like
Just
me.
those chairs, they make
I
you do it.
Yeah, I've got a 6.
Big comfy chairs.
But I was so nervous. I didn't think I'm the sort that doesn't think I get nervous, but I clearly was.
I think everyone gets nervous when you get in that chair for the first time.
Just the first game, yeah. Second game, I was totally cool with it. And the first game, I couldn't even watch at home. That was the worst bit. Was watching myself back. I was like, no, he's a dick. I hate him. I don't like him. Turn him off. And then you kind of go. By your sort of second or third day, you're kind of used to
Get
being
used to
on.
it.
You're kind of I'm on the telly again today. Yeah.
Until the last game, anyway.
Until my last game was my best game, really. So best to watch anyway. I played like a muppet, but it was good to watch.
Well, we both suffered at the fate of the same man in the end, Paul.
We
so.
did, yes, yeah. I know.
There you go.
He's good.
Indeed.
I think you could take him now, Paul. You've got good. You could take him.
It's too late now. Okay.
Not too late. We're going to get him on the ZoomDown. Well, he's got exams, but I'd say
Huh?
I'd say season 2, man. We're going to get him on this. Yeah.
Oh, I do. I'd like to have a rematch.
Yeah. And James Houghton, I think, is running scared from you as well. But I don't know.
I don't know about that. He's a level above.
I was telling him, I was like, he wants to crack at you. He's like, oh, I bet he does. Yeah. So.
I never got to play James. That would have been good. But...
He's good. Yeah, he's a good player, James. He was a cut above in our series, really, wasn't he? So.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he'd have beaten anyone, I think.
Right, lads. Okay, we'll get on with the game then. So, best of luck, the pair of yous, and we'll take it away. Paul, your letters, please.
Okay, best of luck, Andy.
IGL.
Okay, so
3 vowels in.
3 vowels are A, I, and E.
And 3 consonants.
M, G, and P.
2 more consonants.
They are J and D.
And another consonant.
And a final T. And that's zoomed down. Okay, so how'd you get on?
7.
7. Okay, and Andy?
6.
6. Okay, so your 6 is?
Magpie.
Magpie, I saw that, yeah. So, Paul, what's the 7 then?
Medigap.
Medigap, very good. Fred?
Yep, that was the only 7 there actually. So
Very good.
well done, Paul. Off to a good start.
What's a Medigap?
I'll
Are we-
have
are
a
we-
look.
are we in
Unless
one
Paul
right now?
knows.
Are we in
Some
one right now?
American health thing, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's any various limited forms of U.S. private health insurance. So yeah.
Okay.
Very
All
nice.
these
Allow
words,
it,
you
US
think they're-
English.
You think they're going to be proper? You think they're going to be proper nouns? These words, really? That's what. Yeah.
I always remember because it's magpied, which I always thought was a word.
Well,
but
very
it's
good.
the
That's a
anagram
nice-
of magpie.
nice
I nearly
false
tried
social.
Magpie, yeah.
Nice. So, magpied, no magpied kids, and a big 7 to start with there, Paul. Very good. And Andy, your selection, please.
4 consonants, please.
4 consonants. R, Fred, please. It's W, C, N, R. 92 FM.
Nice.
3 vowels.
They are E, A, and A.
Say E, A. Sorry, it's gone to Fred for some reason, my screen.
If you pin it to Paul, then
I can pin it to
Put
Paul.
it back to speaker view, Fiona. It should go to speaker. If you can.
Unless I can just pin it to Paul, yeah.
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 But
Okay,
you want
that's
to be
fine.
pinning. But you want to be pinning it to me for the game, yeah.
Yeah,
2
exactly.
players, okay. So that was E
Um,
and A, yeah.
Consonant.
Okay, so that's a T.
Consonant.
Okay, and a final P, and that's zoomed down. Okay, how'd you get on?
Dodgy 7.
Dodgy 7 and Paul.
7, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so Andy, we'll go to you for the dodgy one first then.
Carnate.
Carnate, okay, and Paul?
I've got Cataran.
Casaran. Well, Fred, you want to deliver the good news and the bad news?
can deliver the bad news first. Sorry, Andy. Carnate's not there.
Yeah, should have seen Cataran, fair play.
Yeah, and that's the valid one. And then there's also precant, which is not one I'm familiar with, but I'm sure some people in the audience might be.
And what's Cataran? Anyone know what Cataran means?
It's a maths thing, isn't it?
Is it? Okay. I was looking at a falso of water can, but that's obviously 2 words.
That should
The
be
saucepan is 1, but water can is 2. You know.
Interesting meaning for Cataran. It's a warrior or raider from the Scottish Highlands, which is one for the general knowledge, I guess.
Oh, so nothing to do with
nothing
mathematics.
to do with maths then. There you go.
Great enough.
Right, good scoring, lads.
What's the name of that? Is it? Oh, it's catamaran, isn't it? Sorry, I was thinking-
Catamaran. Not
The
the
boat,
big-
yeah.
No. Okay, so
Whoops.
racing into a 14-0 lead here, Andy. So, Paul, it's going to be your numbers.
I think I'll stick with 1 large this time.
Oh, 1 large, is it? Okay. Right, we'll see if this pays off. Okay, so your smalls are 6, another 6, a 1, a 5, a 3, and a 50. And your target is 432, and that's zoomed in. So, how'd you go?
434.
434. Okay, so Andy, an opportunity.
I think I've got 432.
All right, shoot.
3 times 6 is 18.
It is.
50 plus 18.
It's 68.
Plus 5, take away 1.
72.
Times by 6.
It is very good. You got there. 432.
Yeah, very good. Well done.
That was my method too. So yeah. Oh. Excellent. That was the one. Sometimes the old one largest can be tricky, Paul. You know.
Yeah, I should have stuck with the 6 more.
Against me, 6 more is a good bet.
Well, I wasn't going to play 4 large from what I've seen.
I mean, there's always dreaming. I suppose.
Who knows if that's coming?
All right. Well, that's evened up the scores a little bit. That's good. That's healthy for the game. We like that. So we are into round 4, and that's going to be Andy's letters.
4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
4 consonants are C, L, T, and M, U, E, and A.
Vowel.
Okay, and your vowel is I.
Consonant.
Okay, and the final S, and that's ZoomDown. Okay, Andy, how'd you go?
8.
8, and Paul?
8 as well, yeah.
Okay, Andy, you're 8.
Climates.
Climates, okay. And Paul, you're 8.
Simulate.
Simulate, that's the one I saw. I was just convinced there was a 9 looking at that. The letters just look nice for some kind of 9, don't they? I was
They
like,
do.
multi-case, that was the best I could do, but nothing is in.
Yeah, they're
That's
just
right. Yeah.
yeah, quite a few weights actually. You could have had calumets, allumites, musical or musicali, depending on how you're pronouncing it. A new one on me. I don't know if anyone else has heard of it, but clematis or
Clematis. I have
climati.
one outside. It's a plant. Yeah. Clematis.
Oh, nice, cool.
Climbing plant. Yeah. Well, I say I mean my missus, really. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, just say it there. So good score, both.
Clematis. 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 Yeah, it's a good word.
Yes.
But, yeah, I would have thought there was a 9 in there somewhere, but 2 good 8s.
I wrote down multi-case with a question mark, but
That's what I did. Yeah, that's the one I was saying as well. Going, yeah. But would you risk it? No, you wouldn't.
absolutely not.
Oh, we're into Paul's letters, round 5, please.
Okay, 3 vowels then. please.
Your 3 vowels are O, A, and E.
And 3 consonants.
Are R, C, and D.
And 2 more consonants.
Q, and G.
And vowel, please.
Okay, and a final E, and that's ZoomDown. Okay, well, how'd they go?
7.
7, okay, and Andy?
I'll have to risk a 7 then.
Okay, your risky 7 is?
Cordage.
Okay, and
Yeah, that's what I've got as well.
cordage, well, that was a good risk there, Andy, so, excellent.
I mean, I was hoping you'd ask Paul first so I could just copy it, but
Yeah, no. Well,
Yeah, cordage. It's a Darren. It's the only 7 available. So again, we'll play both.
points each. 29 to 25. Okay. And we're into Andy's numbers, please.
Just for a change, can I have 4 large?
You can have 4 large.
Hey.
Let's hope for a real 4 large this time, not the one I can do.
Yeah.
Right, your 4 large are, well, a 10 again. 5. And then your standard 25, 50, 75, 100. And you target 186. And that's ZoomDown. Okay, so the target wasn't very far away, but was it gettable? Andy.
I haven't got it. 185.
185. And Paul?
Yeah, 185.
Okay, so Andy, you're 185.
That number plus that number plus that number.
It's pretty easy. We're talking that one, and that one. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, okay. And Paul, pretty similar.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, okay, we'll let you off with that
We're just
one.
adding numbers in the 4 larges today.
Right, okay. So, well, I mean, there was a way. I did spot a method last minute. James Rowan has his hand up here.
Oh, as my microphone falls on the floor. Yeah. At risk of embarrassing myself, I
Go
think
on, then.
I might have done the. I very rarely get the times up by large numbery things, so I'm gonna revel in my brief moment of glory.
Go on, then.
Okay, 100 minus 10 is 90.
It is.
Good start.
No, Fred, no clues. Okay.
90 divided by 5 is 18.
Sure is.
18 plus 75 is 93.
Yeah.
Multiply by 50 and divide by 25, so basically divide by 2.
I like that.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Very good.
There is round the houses and then there's that.
25.
Yeah, so like, it was divided by 2. Like,
You can't even see it. It's over there. It's too much light on that part of the screen, but trust me.
yeah, I got lucky by kind of hoping that a trick would happen. Like, yeah.
Nice one.
Didn't actually work on looking for a normal method.
He wasn't specking that game or anything, Fred. Was he there for a minute? No.
So yeah,
No.
pure luck.
All right. Yeah. Well done.
Pure
James.
genius.
Well done. That was a really good solve there that 2 good numbers players didn't get. So 10 points for you, 7 points for the lads here. Okay, so 7 points is 36 to 32. And we'll go over to Fred, and hopefully this might get captured this time, Fred. We didn't get captured much the last time. We had our technical problems, so maybe you could give us some Rubik's tricks again that maybe you were doing. We like to see it. Go on, give us some action.
Yes,
Make sure it's nice
give
to
you
up
some-
to the camera now, so we can.
Do you want?
You can. You need to unpin my video then. You want me to turn that off then? All right. I'll turn that off. Okay. Does that make any difference for you? Are you in? No. Put it. No, it should always be in speaker view. Yeah, but then someone else speaks.
Hi, how's it going? Let's see if this works.
Should always. That's a bit weird. Why is it? Are you sure you haven't pinned my video or locked my video? Or spotlighted my video. Either a right click or a left click on my frame. Try a right click. When in the little yellow square, not my big window. No, it should either unspotlight or unpin or something. You have it spotlighted or pinned. Can someone else speak? Andy, speak.
Hello.
It's not defaulting to anybody's video. That's odd.
Yeah, it's.
Apart from me, it just seems to be just me.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So I try now.
Okay, so someone else speak.
Hello? Can you see me now?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's good.
Oh yes.
All right, so we're back. Okay, that's.
but now I've pinned myself to my. I need to repin you, Paul, because I want to see.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you can do your own
Okay.
settings, because the host was.
Yeah. So there was an issue on my part there.
All right. Sorry about that, Fred. So we should get Fred in full screen now, do we? Well, Fred.
How unfortunate for you. But are you sure you still want to see some tricks? I'm very happy to let the game continue.
Go ahead. You're spotlighted now.
Right. I mean, I spoke a bit about it last time, but because of the technical difficulties, I didn't really show any particular thing. I don't know what I'm meant to do unless I just solve it.
Yeah, solve it. Go. Show us it.
Right.
Up here, up a bit. That's it.
Currently working on the after well stage, and then we can move on to the OLL. Takes not too long, and then you're done.
Wow.
Very good.
How about that?
Very nice.
Do you reckon you could do it whilst like doing another, like reciting something? Can you multitask and do two things at once?
I could try pi if you want, but that's
Yeah, go on,
probably.
pi.
Yes. Okay. Go on. Okay. You got to scramble it up, and then you must solve it
Right.
whilst reciting the digits of pi, and not.
If I make a mistake, you're gonna have to jump in and correct me. Haven't done pi in about 4 years, if I'm honest. But right, 3.1415926 No, this is harder than it looks. 358993238462643383279. I can't remember any more digits of pi, but I'm nearly done, so I'll just pretend like that was.
I was just going to say, if I was you, I'd do it a little bit slower.
Excellent. That was really good.
P
Very, very
point.
What's your record time then, Fred? That's all we get?
7.50, I think. On average, my
thousands,
fastest
when
is
you
about-
measure in thousands or hundreds, you are good. Like not just 7.50. Yeah.
I average more around 12 seconds, 11 seconds, so I'm not always
Sluggish.
God speed, but
Shoddy.
that it's a very autistic habit which I picked up when I was 10 years old. Haven't let it go since.
Really, then is it? It's a
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. I'm good at snooker for the same reason, but yeah, we're not the old Rubik's
Misspent
Cube. I
youth.
have one, but they're kind of cool. I like just to have them. They're kind of like a symbol of the 1980s. Not your one. Your one doesn't speak 80s at all.
It's
Your one's very 90s or very kind of very new and very
It's-
modern and sleek.
It's this weird make called the GAN 365, which is sort of a very pretentious way of saying it's a good cube. So
Yeah,
I'm not too
yeah.
sure.
But that's a competition cube. Yeah, I just have
think
one.
so.
I just have one sitting on the shelf just because I like the colors and it's more
It's
of a sort
good
of
fun to play around
an
with.
ornament. Yeah.
So-
But I'd love to be that
Very
good.
good.
Well, thanks very much, Fred. That was highly entertaining. You don't get that at 2:10 on a weekday, do you? So
I mean, they should bring in a feature, and
They
it means I
should.
could have a job, so I'm not unemployed still. But you
but
know,
that's, you see, on this show, the contestants are the stars, and that's it. We don't need some
very true.
overblown and overpaid D-list celebs. We have our own D-list celebs. We're all our own D-list celebs.
The live YouTube audience are very impressed, Fred. Congratulations.
Oh, really?
Were they?
I'm very honoured.
That's good. At least they can follow that. That means that the video is working. If they can follow your skills, at least it's working. That's good. Right. After all that excitement, we will get into
Back
round
we go.
7. And it's going to be It's going to be Paul's letters. Isn't that right?
Okay, 3 vowels then, please.
3 vowels are O, and a U,
And 3 consonants.
and they are H, M, and G. Can I just do something 1 second, guys? Just give me 1 wee second. I just want to do that sharing thing because it wasn't that.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, if I
Okay. So, okay. And
video quickly. For the people on the YouTube thing, is the video still focused on Fred, like Fiona?
I cancelled the spotlight, so it shouldn't be.
Okay, good. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, everyone's moving back and forward, so it should be okay. Sorry about that. Paul, keep going there. You're good.
One vowel, one consonant.
One more consonant. Oh, it's okay. So an E and a D.
And a consonant.
Finishing with.
Okay, and a final N, and that's ZoomDown. Okay, well, Paul, how'd you get on?
Just a 6.
Just a 6, and Andy?
6, I think.
6, okay, so we'll go to you first.
Mooned.
Mooned, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Paul?
Same word.
2 moons, okay.
Somewhere. There we go.
We won't do that on camera.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, okay. No. Yeah, keep your behinds in. Okay, no, we're after the watershed now. So, okay. Fred, there was a solitary 7 there.
Sold, yeah, Darren. Good men.
Good man.
Oh, no way.
Like these two here. Oh no! Very unlucky, Andy. But
Unlucky.
either way, it's good that we have this because we have 2 good men playing. So there we go.
There we go. Well, thank you. Now
I had
feel
to.
better.
What's that?
I think Stephen should do the puns, or not even the puns, but just
Well, we weren't going to do any mooning anyway.
unless he wants to, of course. Then very
Well,
well.
Leslie was a
The
good
night
match
is
for-
young.
Leslie was a good match for Stephen in the chat with his puns, and she was calling him Joe Brand. His bad puns. Sure, he loved that. Okay, so round 8 is Andy's letters, please.
4 consonants, please.
They are Y, B, and P. It's not a political broadcast,
3 vowels.
but Y, B, and P, seriously.
YBMP.
S
come on.
R S L Y. That's zoomed down. Okay, so E. A. And another A
Consonant.
is an S.
Consonant.
And a final V. And that's zoomed down. Right, Andy?
Loads of 5s, but nothing more than that.
Okay, and Paul?
Exactly the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
Andy, give us one of your 5s.
I've just seen a 7. My 5 is beans.
Beans, yeah. Okay, Paul?
Paves.
Paves, okay. So you've seen the 7, Andy. Do you want to tell us what it is?
Yeah, pavans.
Pavans, it is.
Very good.
Yeah, pavans.
Oh
What are
well.
pavans?
Yes.
Got a definition on that, Fred? That's all?
I will find it for you.
Dance of some kind, is it not?
A what?
A what?
Dance of some kind, is it not?
Yes, it's a stately dance in a slow duple time, popular in the 16th and 17th centuries, performed in elaborate clothing. Not something we'll see on Countdown anytime soon. But
So basically a medieval mating ritual.
Yeah.
A medieval-
Yeah, getting dressed up, getting dolled up. That's it. The clothes.
Not a
the clothes are
Tyrian,
obviously
but-
important. Yeah. That's it. All right.
Tyrians and Pavans.
So we're into round 9, and that is numbers. That is going to be Paul. Your numbers again, please.
Let's go back to 6 small then. Why not?
Okay. Okay, and your numbers are 8, 2, 9, another 9, 7, and 4, And your target, you can see that. Let me move it over a bit here. Sorry. Your target here is 925, and that's zoomed down. How'd you get on?
Yeah, I think I've got it.
Okay.
925.
Andy?
927.
927. So, Paul, how'd you go?
8 times 2
16.
plus 9.
That's 25.
And then 7 times 4
It's 28.
plus the other 9.
Oh, brilliant.
37.
Multiply.
Well played.
Had to get that. Yeah, very nice. That's a good
Very
one.
good.
Thanks. That was a bit last minute, but
For a big
Doesn't matter.
target, that's a great solve. Did anyone else get that in the chat?
Hang on, I will let you know.
Of course, Callum Todd did.
Yeah, Callum, Bradley.
Callum's around, is he?
Dave
Slip.
Rob John's got it as well.
Taking it easy tonight. Hiya, Callum. Hope you're well rested there now today.
he's got no excuse not to be here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Jump on, come on.
He just wants to be entered into the draw as quickly as possible. That's his game plan.
Yeah.
I can see through it.
yeah, about four people got it. So
4 people. Well
Well
done.
done.
Well done to everyone who got it. So. Right, so good 10 points there, Paul. Put a bit of a gap now. 57-43. We're into round 10, and that's Andy's letters, please.
4 consonants, just for a change.
4 consonants. W, K, P, D.
Three vowels.
I, U, and E.
Consonant.
T,
Consonant.
okay, and a final X. And that's zoom down.
Okay.
Where is it? If I get onto this. Come on. Come on, what's wrong with my music?
It's probably.
Sorry about the lack of music there, lads, but anyway. Okay. How did you get on?
5.
5. Paul?
Yeah, 5 as well.
5, okay. So take your pick. What was your 5, Andy?
Wiped.
White, okay. Yeah, Paul?
Tepid.
Tepid. Was there anything better, Fred?
No, you know, 5 was your maximum there. You could have had 2 pick. Kited, puked, or a lovely one, and puted, which I'm not sure about, but yeah, just 5s.
Just 5s. Right, so scores 48 to 62. And we're into round 11. And that is Paul's letters again, is it? Is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, 3 vowels then, please.
Vowels are A, O, and I,
And 3 consonants.
S, G, and another S.
One of each, please.
An O. And a V.
Ooh. Consonant.
Okay, and a final N, and that's the zoom down. How'd you get on?
7.
7, okay. And Andy?
5.
A 5.
Songs.
Songs, all right, okay. Paul, you're 7.
Savings.
Savings, yes.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, very good.
You know what I was really put off by?
Wow.
The fact we're one letter away from vaginosis.
Vaginosis. Well, there you go. So you spent your whole time thinking about vaginas.
I could not get that vaginosis out of my head.
Oh no. Oh wow. Okay.
Cross eye. Yeah, there you go, lads.
There's a slight delay in in the chat and the stream. So just to say it now, Bradley will be delighted that Bradley put almost vaginosis as well, and we'll be delighted when that comes up in a few seconds' time.
Yeah.
All right. So that was the 7 there, Paul, wasn't it? 69 to 48. Is that right, Fiona? So you have. Yeah. She's not listening maybe anymore. Okay. That's okay. No, that's all right. Grand. Okay.
And just to say, savings is a Darren, so
Savings is Darren. Yeah.
nicely done.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. And we're into round 12. Who's left? Andy's this time. Yeah.
Surprised you didn't make the joke that Paul's in a great position.
He is in a great position. Yes.
Can I have 4 consonants,
4
please?
consonants are L, T, R, and H.
3 vowels.
They are E, I, and A.
I have a technical mishap in that my pen has just run out.
That's all right. Yeah. I know how you feel, mate. I've had that happen myself tonight a lot. So yeah.
Do you
We've
want
got
me
a bit of patience left, so
I'll be right back.
I'll start looking for 7.
He's going for the encyclopedia. Give me the encyclopedias. Yeah.
In the meantime, here's a round of junior for you.
Round of junior,
7
yeah.
letters.
No, we'll just.
just looking for stems at this point. Stephen's patience is running out, so Andy has about 5 seconds. Really?
Andy. Okay.
It's selected for him.
Alright,
It's a B. Yeah, we have a bit more time here.
Andy, quick. Andy.
There he is.
Sorry.
Okay, your patience is running out, and a final. It's going to be, what is it? What's it going to be?
E. Final vowel.
An E, please. An E.
An E. Apparently not.
No. It's an O, and that's zoomed down.
Sorry.
Right. Well, how'd you get on with your new pen?
Dodgy 8.
Dodgy 8, okay, and Paul?
Yeah, dodgy-ish 8.
dodgy-ish. That's less dodgy. We'll go to Andy first then.
Can you be bloatier?
Bloatier. Okay, we'll see in a moment. Paul, you're dodgy 8.
Aerolith.
Aerolith. Okay, well, Fred, do you want to do it again?
Aerolith is great. Sadly, bloatier is not in. But there is an anagram of it. I don't shoot the messenger, man. An anagram of that is orbital. But yeah, very unlucky, Andy.
Yeah, I've seen it before. Should have got it.
Good false here. You'll not forget that one again. Now that'll blow here. Next time you'll be thinking airlift. Well, excellent 8 points there, Paul. You know, I prefer when if people are honest when they say like, you know, dodgy 8. It's really dodgy, you know, rather than I'll just say it to make myself look less clever. Well done. That was a good 8. Nice. So aerolith 77, 48. Okay, some form. And we're into your letters, please. Round 13.
3 vowels then.
Okay, 3 vowels. R, I, E, and A.
3 consonants.
R, S, and L.
2 more consonants.
F, and M.
And a vowel.
And a final A, and that's ZoomDown. All right, Paul, how'd you get on?
7.
7. Andy?
7.
7. Okay, so you're 7, Paul.
Mailers.
Mailers, yeah, Paul.
You mean Andy?
Or Andy, sorry. Yeah.
Aerials.
Aerials. Okay.
Yeah.
Aerials. Okay, that's 7. I had to count that for a minute. I was like, that's 6, 7. That's 7. Okay. So, Fred, what could they have had? There was more?
There were 2 8s. Alameyers and Maricela. Oh no, Marcelia. Marcelia, I have no idea. A couple people.
How did you say the first one, Fred?
Alameyers.
Alamires.
Yeah, Alamires.
Oh, is it Alamires? Okay, fair enough.
Sounds like.
Thanks for pointing that out. Otherwise, I'd look like
I don't know.
it on TV. But
What do they mean, Alamires? Yeah. Alamires or Alamires?
I'll just have
It's
a look.
something
See
to
what it
do with
is.
like old music, so I think it's Alamire, like it would be Greek.
Did your housemate say that?
Did you study Greek, James?
I did not study Greek, but I've probably heard it from QI somewhere.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the definition that lexicon has. So nice.
And so that was a 7 each, wasn't it? 84 to 55. That right? That's right, Fiona. What you have? Yeah. Sure, they'll correct us anyway in the chat. They usually do if the scores are wrong. So we're
Yeah, no sign of that.
final. Cool. Thanks very much. Cool. We're into final numbers round. Andy Platt.
4 large.
4 large. Huh? It's got to be.
I mean, I've already lost.
It's got to be a 4 large, isn't it? And they are 6 and a 9, 25, 50, 75, 100. And your target, I'll just write it in the middle here. 306. And that's ZoomDown. What is it with the nice and easy 4 larges tonight, huh? I'm assuming
Very
you got that.
disappointing.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Andy, take it away.
Well, do you want the fun way?
Please.
Okay. 100 times 75.
Okay. 100 times 75. 7,500.
9 take away 6.
9 minus 6 is 3.
Times by 50.
Times by 50 is 150. Yeah.
Add those two big numbers together.
Okay. Plus 7,500. 7,650.
And divide by 25.
And divide by 25. There you go.
Delightful.
306.
Very nice.
So there's your 150, wasn't it? The 6 times that. So your extra 150. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. So 10 points, lads.
Aren't you going to ask me my way?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your way? Sorry. Completely forgot.
I might not have got it.
Yeah, you did. I bet you did.
9 times 25.
Plus the 75.
Plus 75
Yeah,
is
that was my way. Sorry for forgetting that. It was just so easy that it was like, yeah, 10 points. I was giving you the points anyway, Paul.
Thanks.
So.
Take them off, if anything, make the game more exciting.
Yeah, Paul, you forgot to force me to make you declare there, so that's 94 to 65. Yeah. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Mic again. Excuse me. Okay. Get in there, you little. Let's see. 1 second, lads. Sorry about this. It's a fiddly.
Should be a sitcom about this. Paul fixing his microphone.
Yeah. Aha, that's it.
We don't see this on Countdown, do we?
No, you don't. You're privileged. Yeah. Right, so the scores are Pat and Ropey. You're going to send me a. You did send me one, did you? James?
Yeah, I sent it to you before we start the game.
All right. Okay. Okay. So, do you want to explain them to? They know the rules, don't they? I'm going to switch off the camera.
Yep.
Get everything ready.
Just remember, say buzz first. Don't say the answer straight off the bat.
I've come up with an alternative idea for the buzz.
Yep.
If we were to
The reaction wave.
put a piece of paper in front of the screen, would you be able to see who got it first?
What do you mean?
Like, me doing that is my buzz. Or is that just a bit stupid?
it's
Is that a bit too...
It's
Not sure it would solve the problem.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Don't suppose it really matters with the scores as they are.
No. Right. Okay, so we're into this. Now, let me just get music ready. Let's start that.
Buzz?
Andy, on 29 seconds.
Yeah, I'll just guess resconced.
Resconced. It's not.
Okay.
Be disappointed to know it's not resconced. So 1 second you have left, Paul. Any guesses?
No idea.
Time
No,
up.
no.
Okay, it was a pretty hard one. So we'll throw it over to Fred. Fred, any ideas, Fred?
Oh god, absolutely. No, I'm not going to waste your time. Endo something.
It's a tricky one, Fiona. Any clues, Fiona?
Well,
So did anyone get it in the chat? Who got it in the chat?
Well, there's because of the delay. There's only people saying "got." So,
all right,
they got
okay,
it. I mean, a clue for the contestants. Fred just mentioned the end of the word.
And so did you, nearly.
Yeah, I've just spotted it.
It's a tough
Indeed,
one.
I did.
Crescendo.
I like it.
Because for a second, I was ducking down like this, and I was like, I got my video started because no one's buzzing, and I had to come up to check to see if the screen was on.
Too hard.
Oh, we've had an unsolvable one. Very good.
No, we're just stupid. Mainly me.
Excellent game. No, that was a tough one. That was a very, very tough. That was a very good, lads. So 94 to 65. Paul, 2 brilliant wins tonight now.
Thank you.
Well played.
Well played, Andy. Cheers.
Very good. Very well played, all three.
Well
of you.
played, the three of you. Yes.
And brilliant anecdotes as well. So thank you very much for that. They were excellent. It's good. Something different in this show. That's what we want. And we want to bring out the personalities of the people. We know Fred a little bit better now from his time on. We know Andy. We always knew you anyway, Andy. But
Stupid Shakespeare quotes.
it's good to hear some highbrow out of your mouth as well the odd time. You know. I'm sure that was a nice welcome change for people. Oh, listen to erudite Andy here now. So that was really good. James, what did you think of that tonight?
Yeah, good fun.
Did people follow it in the chat?
Yep, plenty of people have been following in the chat. Yep, quite. People just saying GG's, well played to everyone.
Well, that's good.
It's been a good set of games, and also, once the calls got up and running, I mean, apart from obviously the issues with kind of pinning videos and so forth, which was easily ironed out. Like, technical difficulties have been very much fewer once the stream got running.
Right. So it's hard to get it kick-started, but once it goes, then we're sucking diesel, as they say then, right?
I think it's been going okay this evening.
Yeah. Well, that's good to hear.
It's good to know there's no interruptions, so.
Well, that's very good. Now, so we'll have to decide then. So, who to face off against Paul Nixon? Could be some. What do you think, Fiona? Could be some of the very big boys. What do you think? We'll have Fiona's part of the secret discussion panel that goes on picking these.
Don't bring Elliot out on me.
It's not.
Don't give us the idea.
It'll never publish this. It's just those who are privy are sort of either fortunate enough or unfortunate enough to be part of the conversation. But that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get good games like tonight and Monday night. Like, they've all been good games, you know. And the people who have won have deserved to win the games. So you have to play really well. You have to play well even for yourself. So it's not just about being better than someone. You have to nearly play well at the same time. That's the way it should be, you know. So
thanks for hosting, Paul. Doing a good job of Rachel and Nick put together.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm Rick. That's mine.
Rick.
Rachel.
So, well, thanks very much, lads. And we'll Fred, we'll maybe see you. It depends on points and how the tournament works out.
We'll see. But cheers for having me anyway. It was good fun.
You're very welcome. And Andy, we'll have to get you on the podcast sometime.
Okay.
Because you got a big story to tell.
Have I?
Yeah, maybe less the Shakespeare, but more about you and stuff then, really. So, yeah.
I can read The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
I hear you've loads of stories to tell, so I'd like to hear about your history. So, but Callum, we'll work on that at some point. But thanks for taking part. It's been really good.
Thank you for hosting.
Thanks to Fiona and James for all the work today. That was really important. It was head scratching and pulling out hair and stuff all day, but thankfully it went up.
Yes, thank you to everybody, not least Paul for handing me my arse on a platter.
Mine as well, Andy. You're fine.
The dark horse, Paul Nixon, and Tanya.
Well, that first game could have gone either way if Fred's early buzzer got the right answer.
That's right.
Then again, if with the Ozioners thing, I will admit that I had the wrong spelling. So Paul, you should have won anyhow. So it was a great game.
Well, that's good. At least we have complete transparency on this show. Anyway, if we make mistakes,
nice.
Sorry, we just make mistakes. You know. Like forgetting to ask Paul for his declaration. It wasn't easy. In fairness, I just felt like rubbing it all off and going, yeah, let's move on. Next round, you know, nice and easy one. So we'll leave it there, lads. Thanks very much for joining us. And we'll see, what was it, Thursday night? So Monday evening at 8 o'clock. Paul?
Yeah.
You're free?
I am.
If you're not, cancel your late.
I don't have many plans at the moment.
Good. Because we don't know. This could just be a lockdown thing. Once everyone's back to their normal lives, they might not fancy this anymore. So it's good. At least we have it for this now, anyways. So that's good. So we'll leave it there, James or Fiona. Whenever we can stop the screen, we'll just say goodbye to everyone and thanks for taking part. And we'll see you Monday. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Thanks very much.
Bye. Cheers.